out with it. It's golden. I know he thinks he can house every You just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Got it. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The Longhorns will hustle through the line. They'll run play action. Caught close to the marker, it's blue. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got for the first down.
Great job on the QB. Finally running back into the football where he can do some damage after the catch and, most importantly, get the first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed.
Fires the pass. Intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
What a play by the defense. Coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Big six.
He's going to bring it out from deep. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Texas offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
With jet sweep pass. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. No huddle offense to the line. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He's looking deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll count it. Touchdown, Texas!
What a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. His passing game getting in the rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Offense getting set for first down. Looking for space. It's Edwards. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
He believed in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all of the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. They'll put the tight end in motion. Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th down. Turns it on to midfield. And he breaks into the open. No tag. Touchdown, Wolverine. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. On the set. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Come on, set. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. The Longhorns want to crank their tempo. Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10.
Just give them something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw, it's Manning. He's right on target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st.
This quarterback right now is in the groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Catch in the middle. It's Bond. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 39.
We know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big time
running toward the tape. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets inside the 10. They stop him at the 9.
After that last one, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Defense in press coverage. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
Ready?
They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion.
Ready, ready.
Touch pass on the run.
Second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. Trail a little bit in the first half. Stay calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading.
He'll take a deep shot here. It's complete. A huge pickup. Right down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Ready.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll throw it on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Jackrabbit.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Going for the big play. And it's caught inside the 30. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texans!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all of the skills you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the 2nd. seconds is the first one they've used this half. Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime. They'll have it first and 10. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes the grab along the left sideline for a huge gain. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He's going to pass. Coming after it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Get set. Out show. Tuna.
Looking for a man. It's Warren. Feeling some heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play.
Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They'll immediately call timeout. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And this one splits the uprights. And now they regain the lead. And the Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. If it's working, might change it, and that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling the coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to throw. It's Warren. Steps away to find some room. A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on them. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll throw it from the red zone. Moves around to clear up the vision. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made.
Okay,
And
ready?
here come the horns. they've got it again on offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Wide out in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
Yeah, and way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly. Get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge. And you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
To the air. It's Manning. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Easy.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab and he's got the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Longhorns look to keep this drive coming. Wants to throw on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs.
Gators far. Pilot. Ready.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Tipped ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And he's brought down after a nice game. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Fast motion from the offense. From the red zone, looking for a man. They're bringing heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Got it.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
Let's go.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Paul, I bet you would have loved it. Just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
He wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to push passes.
Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
Momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. Just felt a few minutes ago when this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. The defense now needs to get the football.
He's on the loose. Can they catch him? He will score. Touchdown, Michigan. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They're just about to boot it away full of energy after housing that last kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Longhorns heading quickly to the line. Motion from the offense.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
Ready up.
Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line.
Gorilla. Gorilla. Pound 55.
They're going to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that pass intercepted. Trying to take it back. At the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Wolverine.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Golden. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon. And at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Watch running. He wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
On the set.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They move the tight end all over. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.